Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that's been bothering me for a while, and honestly, it should be bothering all of us. The food industry is lying to you. I used to think I was making healthy choices. You know, reading labels, picking the organic options, avoiding the obvious junk food. But then I started digging a bit deeper, and what I found was shocking. Let's talk about those healthy labels. You see natural, organic, low fat, and think, great, this must be good for me. But have you ever really looked into what those labels mean? I did, and let me tell you, it's not what you think. Natural doesn't mean anything. There's no regulation on it. Companies can slap it on anything they want. And organic? Sure, it might be better, but it's also a marketing tool. Just because something is labeled organic doesn't mean it's free of all the chemicals or produced ethically. And let's not even get started on low fat or sugar free. They take out the fat, and what do they replace it with? Usually more sugar or artificial sweeteners that can be just as bad, if not worse, for your health. I remember picking up a yogurt that was labeled low fat and thinking, this is a great choice. But then I looked at the sugar content and it was through the roof. I felt deceived. It was a wake-up call. The more I researched, the more I realized how deep the deception goes. Ingredients that sound harmless or even beneficial are often just another way to disguise sugar, sodium, and unhealthy fats. High fructose corn syrup, anyone? It's in everything. The food industry spends billions on marketing to make us believe we're making healthy choices. But the reality is, many of these products are making us sick. Obesity, diabetes, heart disease, they're all on the rise, and our diet plays a huge role in that. What's even scarier is how they target children. Bright colors, cartoon characters, fun shapes, they make unhealthy food irresistible to kids, and it sets them up for a lifetime of poor eating habits. I remember one time I was in the grocery store with my nephew. He wanted this cereal with a cartoon character on the box. It was marketed as a fun and healthy breakfast option for kids. But when I looked at the ingredients, it was packed with sugar and artificial colors. I felt so angry that they could market this as a good choice for kids. And let's talk about portion sizes. Have you noticed how they keep getting bigger? It's no coincidence. They want us to eat more, so we buy more. It's a cycle designed to keep us coming back for more, and it's making us unhealthy. Fast food portions have ballooned over the years. What used to be a regular size is now a small, and the large sizes are almost grotesque. We're consuming more calories than ever, often without even realizing it. Another thing that really shocked me was learning about the additives and preservatives used to extend the shelf life of processed foods. These chemicals can have long-term health effects that we're only beginning to understand. Things like sodium nitrite, BHA, and BHT, these are substances I don't want in my body, yet they're in so many of the foods we eat. And it's not just about weight gain. These chemicals can contribute to a whole host of health problems, including cancer, hormone imbalances, and neurological issues. It's terrifying to think that something as fundamental as our food could be causing such harm. But here's the thing, we don't have to be victims of this system. We can make better choices. It starts with awareness. Read the labels, do your research, understand what you're putting into your body. It's not easy, and it takes time, but it's worth it. I've started making more food at home, using whole ingredients. It's a small change, but it's made a big difference in how I feel. And you don't have to do it alone. There are communities and resources out there to help you. I've found that cooking at home not only helps me control what goes into my food, but also reconnects me with what I'm eating. There's something so satisfying about preparing a meal from scratch, knowing exactly what's in it, and knowing it's good for you. One of the most eye-opening experiences for me was starting a small vegetable garden. Growing even a few of my own vegetables gave me a new appreciation for what real, fresh food tastes like. It's a stark contrast to the bland, overly processed stuff we get from the store. I know not everyone has the space or time to grow their own food, but even small steps can make a big difference. Shopping at local farmers markets, supporting local agriculture, and choosing whole foods over processed ones can all contribute to a healthier diet. Another thing that helped me was meal prepping. Taking a few hours on the weekend to prepare meals for the week not only saves time, but also ensures I have healthy options ready to go. It's so much easier to avoid unhealthy choices when you have something nutritious and delicious waiting for you in the fridge. I also started paying more attention to where my food comes from, the conditions in which animals are raised and slaughtered, the impact of large-scale farming on the environment. These are all important factors to consider. It's not just about what's good for us individually, but also what's good for the planet. The food industry might be lying to us, but we have the power to take control of our health. Don't let them dictate what you eat. Educate yourself, make informed choices, and let's start a movement towards healthier living. It's also important to advocate for change. We can vote with our dollars by supporting companies that prioritize transparency, sustainability, and health. We can also push for better regulations and labeling laws to protect consumers. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Let's spread the word and make a change, one meal at a time. See you next time.